to the Texas A&M Aggies, the Corps of Cadets, the world-famous 12 bands, Lady Reveille, and from early indications, a whole throng of Aggies ready to make some noise. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Let's go! Looking for room, it's Haynes. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Wants to throw on 2nd down. They're trying to get to him. Trying to escape and get it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. First down here for the offense. The give to the back. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped a gain of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Quick handoff. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run it. Open space at the 25. And this sophomore quarterback learning when to use his legs to move the chains. This crowd knows when to bring it. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They've really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And, David, they're putting that on display each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes, because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some losses. Like, this is a tough league. The SEC is not easy to navigate. They're going to have to continue to grow and get better, but it's a heck of a start.
Hard-hitting tackle. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown! Looking for a productive play on first down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Going to try to get it himself. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They believe they can run right here. At the 45, on his way. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense. In their running game, that time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Can the D deny them on second and goal? The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. And the Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo, trying to bully their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Up. A first down for the offense. On the run, it's Haynes. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The give to the tailback. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Sweet feet on the move. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He now has 84 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. They're bringing heat. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete, and the defense holds.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page.
Line gets set, 1st down. He'll start this drive firing. He's going to take off. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Huge play puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. Pocket starts to collapse. Headed to the end zone. Bounding over the top. Touchdown! On 1st down, here comes this offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
He'll pull it down. At the 40, there he goes. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll throw it on first down. Trying to get to him. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Catch in the middle, it's Harbor. Tripped up for the tackle. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
And they've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans.
He's taking the shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they take it in for 6 more points. Let's see, he can block, he can catch. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Getting some heat. He'll pull it down and run. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit. And now on 2nd down for this offense. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. And he was winding his way all over the backfield, staying alive, and finally he goes down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Hard running there. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Offense set on first down. He's going to pass. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Still on his feet at the 45. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
1st and goal.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Brings up second down.
Off the play fake. All kinds of time before he fires right. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
Feeling some heat. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Coming after him. He'll try to do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Pressure coming. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions with C zone, but...
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your... And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Still running at the 40. They've gotten the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Oh, it's a reverse. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Gamecocks want to crank the tempo. Power football with the run. Got enough space. Touchdown, South Carolina. And the beatdown has ensued. Now they've got a little breathing. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the route is... Well, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. The Gamecocks have taken it inside the 20. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the stomping has commenced. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a... And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Quarterback checking off. Going up top on 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He'll take another shot here. He hauls it in, and nobody's close. Smashes through. Touchdown, South Carolina! And the pummeling has started. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. keeping it on the ground with the running back. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
They're trying to get to him. He's going to run it. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
6-9-1, Gators score. Ready.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs. And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10.
Black, 24. Cobra.
They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the punishment.
Okay, ready.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey.
Jackrabbit.
To the air on 1st down. They're bringing heat. Going to try to get it himself. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Set. Ready.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Pocket starts to collapse. He gambles and throws one all the way back to the left. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Looking to the big tight end. Got a wide open receiver. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes a stop. They got the explosive play. Now to finish the deal, it's 1st and 10 from the 12. Use the play fake, now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. 2nd down now after the sack.
Pound 55 weak. Yep.
Movement here from the tight end.
Ready.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Fires toward the end zone. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And you got to wonder if this offense is trying to run the score up, because they're blowing this team out. And here we are in the 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots. They're going to play until this clock reads all zeros.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He caught it. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the beatdown has ensued. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they... And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, David.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub.
Pulls it in. It's Brown. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. The Gamecocks have pushed it inside the 20.
2nd down coming up.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, you're able to